So in today's video, we're going to be looking at wargaming the prehistoric period. We're going to be using the rule set Tribal, and I plan to use 15mm miniatures from Copplestone castings in order to play the game. Wargaming has long been a popular pastime for those interested in military history and strategy. While many historical periods are well explored in the wargaming community, the prehistoric period offers kind of a unique and fascinating setting for strategic battles. One rule set that's helped gain popularity in this niche is Tribal. It's a system designed to simulate warfare between tribals from any period, really. And in this video, we're going to delve into the world of wargaming, the prehistoric period, using this rule set, exploring the challenges and opportunities that come with simulating warfare in a time long before any written records. So, the prehistoric period spans a really vast time frame, from the emergence of Homo sapiens around 300,000 years to the advent of written language around 3,500 BCE. And during this period, human societies were small, nomadic, and heavily reliant on hunting and gathering rudimentary forms of agriculture. So there was conflict over resources, territory, and survival was a constant factor, making it quite an intriguing backdrop for wargaming. So, the rules, as in from Tribal, which are from Mana Press, have been specifically done for gaming in ancient and tribal settings, and it provides a very good framework that captures the essence of warfare during these times, focusing on tactics, weaponry, and unique challenges faced by ancient armies or prehistoric tribes. Some of the key features of the Tribal rules are simple mechanics. Tribal employs a straightforward system with easy to understand mechanics, making it accessible for both beginners and experienced gamers. It has a really good focus on tactics and morale. The rules emphasize the importance of realistic tactics and morale in ancient and tribal warfare. Units must maintain cohesion and resolve to withstand the challenges of battle. Now, one of the good things is variable unit size. Tribal will accommodate the diverse nature of ancient and tribal armies, allowing for a wide range of unit sizes and compositions, from small raiding parties to sort of larger tribal collections. The rules will incorporate the impact of the terrain and the weather on battles and conflicts and skirmishes, reflecting the significant environmental factors that would have been quite heavy in ancient warfare. Some of the challenges of wargaming in the prehistoric period, it kind of poses some unique challenges due to the scarcity of historical records and the speculative nature of reconstructing ancient warfare. However, these challenges also provide an opportunity for some creativity and exploration, allowing players to engage in speculative scenarios and experiment with different tactics. Due to the limited historical documentation and the lack of written records from the prehistoric period, it requires players to rely on archaeological evidence and anthropological studies and educated speculation to recreate accurate representations of ancient armies and tribal war bands. During this period, the weaponry and technology was quite primitive. Prehistoric armies would have been armed with rudimentary weapons such as spears, bows, slings, stone axes. Wargaming with tribal rules encourages players to explore the tactical nuances of these quite simple yet effective weapons. Because of variable unit size, morale, you needs to be good understanding and motivations and morale of an ancient warrior, and which is quite a complex task. Tribal rules tends to simulate that psychological aspects of battle by introducing elements of uncertainty and unpredictability. Considering the impact of terrain and weather on battle adds an additional layer of complexity. Players must adapt their strategies to the challenges presented by natural and environmental conditions. Wargaming in the prehistoric period using the tribal rules set offers a captivating journey into ancient past, allowing players to explore the challenges faced by our ancestors in their quest for survival and dominance. The simplicity of rules combined with the emphasis on realistic tactics and morale makes tribal an engaging choice for those interested in ancient warfare. As players command their tribes in the harsh landscapes of prehistory, they gain not only a better understanding of strategic thinking in ancient times, but also an appreciation for the resourcefulness and resilience of our early ancestors on the battlefield. And you don't need to just play battles and skirmishes. You can also run it with hunts. So, you know, hunting mammoth or your small warband coming up against large aggressive mammals like bears and saber-toothed tigers and all that sort of stuff. Because it's prehistory, you've got all of that predators that from that prehistory. There's quite large sort of predatorial animals, and the hunting aspect as well. So there's a good plethora and variety of different types of scenarios you could run using these rules set in ancient times. Now my plan is to use the 15mm miniatures from Copplestone, the Pig Warriors. These are quite good for sort of prehistoric humans, and then the Pig Warriors are quite good for Neanderthals. Sorry, not prehistoric humans. It's the Ice Tribe Warriors, which is this pack, which work perfectly for prehistoric humans. You get quite a lot in a pack, more than enough to sort of just get a game on the table with both. They're about £7-8 a pack, and you get, I think. Just a quick side note, for those that are considering picking up tribal to play prehistoric warfare, you're probably best off picking up Primeval as well, because that gives you the additional rules and options for gaming in prehistoric period. So the tribal rules book here is basically the basic rules. Primeval, which is an expansion, will give you those additional rules and more interesting aspects of gaming within the prehistoric period. So you will need both books. I mean, you can play prehistoric games without Primeval, but it's the more basic level of gaming with it. You will, for all the additional sort of extra rules and guidelines of playing prehistoric, come in Primeval. Now, what I haven't been able to sort of source at the moment is some of the prehistoric mammals that would have been around in 15mm. I'm still looking out for those. So things like mammoths and saber-tooths. Bears, I think we can pretty much get bears, because there are some you can actually buy from the Copplestone casting range in 15mm, and I've got some of those already painted up. So I can run some little skirmishes around hunting bears, or you know, having to deal with bears. But it's the other stuff I need to find, I need to source, and I'm sort of still looking. But that's what I'm planning to do. I will do a follow-up video in the next few weeks, looking at their expansion, Primeval, and I'll probably do another one looking at Brutal. Now, Primeval is an expansion specifically for prehistoric. It gives you some extra rules and information for gaming that period in particular. Brutal takes it up to sort of the period where I suppose it would be Spanish conquistadors arriving in South America, and so it introduces firearms, sort of muskets and stuff, that sort of thing, into games against tribes. So that's another expansion. It sort of takes it sort of Renaissance period, and Europeans coming into contact with tribal groups in sort of Africa, South America, places like that. So I'll do some follow-up videos of those. Anyway, that's all for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.